Hey guys, what's up? It's J-Rocky from SignedJ-Rocky, and like, didn't we just have a BTS comeback? Not that I'm complaining, but it just feels like the gap in between this one and then Love Yourself Tear was like really short, and I'm not quite ready yet. But nonetheless, I'm excited for it. Epiphany. So I was on Twitter last night, and people were talking about like, oh, it's Jin and it's great, and I'm like, yes, okay, wonderful. There was a line from the song that I wrote down that I don't have right here. I think the line basically culminated in like, I expected the world to love me when I should have been loving myself, and that's definitely not the actual quote, but that line actually really struck a chord with me because like, that's really been kind of like the whole conundrum of these past 2 months, when I'm just like, now I'm basically on my own. I have my mom and she's great and she's always gonna help me, but she's not really gonna be the one to put together my life for me. Things have been easy, and now it's kind of like, it doesn't have to get like extremely harder right at the start, but there's always like this self-doubt, and I want to impress people. I want to make sure that I can impress myself, but I'm so busy worrying about what other people think that I'm not taking the time to really, you know, be my own cheerleader per se, if that makes sense. I didn't actually really want to get like too long-winded about that, but I think that's pretty much a good like segue into why I'm excited for this. Not only is it Jin, because I love Jin, like J-Hope is my bias. Like, J-Hope is my bias. He is, and he always will be, and I'm not fighting about that, but I have a special place in my heart for Jin, because when he came out with his song, there was a line where it's just like, I can never fly, and that, I was so upset, and I kind of felt like I understood, but we're not here for that right now, especially since I'm losing the light. It's gonna get really dark in here, so maybe I can do something about that, but we need to react to this right now. So let me get this set up, let me see if I can fix the light, and I'll be right back. So I was able to get some more light in here. Hopefully by the time I finish putting posters up and figure out what I want to do to film in my room now, I'll figure out that lighting situation. I'm scared, not because I'm worried like that's gonna be bad, like come on. It's more because I felt such a connection to the song before I even played it that I'm worried that I'm gonna react more like emotional per se. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's good to show your emotions. I didn't expect to be showing them so soon, and I'm speaking ahead of myself, but you know what? Let's just watch it. Let's just watch it. Okay, are we ready? As I say to the camera. Are we ready? Alright. Love Yourself, answer, Epiphany. In 3, 2, 1, comeback trailer. Almost forgot to say that. How many emotions have started with this title screen? Alright, okay. Am I gonna have to make this louder? It's really loud. Who's that? Is that Tay? I can't see. I have captions on so I can see the lyrics. Hey Jin! Oh, those flowers. Oh. So we're just cutting right to it, huh? I'm the one I should love in this world. That's the line. That's so perfect, but so beautiful. You right. You know, like, I love the whole, like, Love Yourself project. It's such a, I don't want to say simple, like it's like the first thing you should think of, but like, isn't it though? Like, you spend all this time in this world with all these people, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be with yourself, so why not love yourself, you know? Like, it should be so easy, but there's so much and so much doubt that just keeps you from being like, you know what? No, I am worthy of love. And if maybe not from everybody else, they don't need to give it to me, but I should give it to myself at least. Shining me, the precious soul of mine. That's like, I finally realized, so I love me. I should, it's like, it seems so simple when somebody else says it, but unless you can say it about yourself, it's just words. It's like, it's just empty words until you say it and one day you mean it. And hopefully that day is sooner rather than later. For all the credit I give BTS, sometimes I feel like I don't give them enough. Like, if that makes sense. It's just like, these messages that should just be so natural. But we don't really see it unless it's put right in front of our face in a 4-part series about loving yourself. Also, it was him in the beginning. Oh God, I'm thinking things now. I'm thinking like theories. Hello, Hangul. I don't understand you, and you're really small, and I need my glasses. I hope that's floating around. I hope someone translated that. Oh. See all these connections to all the different works. Are we going back to the idea that the rest of BTS is dead and it's just Jin? Because I wasn't sure where the fandom landed on that. Like, was that the thing we said was happening or no? Okay guys, so we just finished reacting to BTS's Love Yourself, The Answer comeback trailer with Jin's intro song, Epiphany. And I mean, really, I don't really give BTS enough credit, and I love them, but like, why does it seem that the simplest things that we should just come into the world and just love ourselves before anyone else can love us? Because we can't really, and I'm not saying that it won't happen, and I'm not trying to be bitter, but like, we can't really expect anyone to do it for us. But then life happens, and I'm about to quote the second Creed movie, if anyone's seen the trailer, but it's like, life hits you with all these cheap shots, and then you're sitting here and you're wondering, is it me? Am I the one who's weak? Am I the one who couldn't do it? But then it's like, no, even through all this, you should still love yourself. And to tie it back into the music video, like how Jin was sitting around in an empty room. He had the flowers on the table, which reminded me of the flowers from I Need You. Like when he laid the flowers down. I don't think they were the same flowers, but the imagery, that just struck me. And at the beginning, we see him like putting on, he's at the sink, or he's at I think the sink. And then he leaves out the room. And then the video starts, and it's him basically leading to going out the room and coming back in. And what I think that was trying to symbolize, I could be wrong. What I think the symbolism was that he's been in a cycle where he'll go, but it feels like it's raining down on him. Sorrow, grief, whatever it is. Maybe it's the reference back to how all of the other members of BTS are dead. And it just rains down on him, and it seems like the cycle is he goes back inside, he changes out of his wet clothes, he sits down, maybe sits at the window, and then he goes back out, and this repeats over and over again. But for this time, it seemed like the rain was falling upward, like he was finally letting go of that, like it was washing away, and not like the rain, like you know how the imagery is like, let the rain wash down and you wash away all like your sorrows. But in this case, the rain falls up, like there's no more sorrow to be had now. And then he goes back inside, and this seems like the one time where there wasn't another copy of him getting ready to do the same thing again, because now something was different. And then he puts on his jacket after he gets out of his wet clothes, and he just leaves. And there's no cycle anymore, because he finally realized, like, I'm the one I should love in this world. Because even though these awful things have happened to me, sorry. Even though these awful things are happening to me, and maybe will keep happening, because you know what? Even when you get to the moment where you're like, you know what? No more. I'm not going to let myself feel this way anymore. Cheap shots still happen. And you have to be strong enough to be like, I still love myself. And I think that's really what it is. Like, the cycle is breaking, and he's going to go out there, and he's going to put himself out there. He's not going to be stuck in a cycle. He's not going to be stuck in his room. He's going to leave and adapt and grow and move on, but not necessarily forget, because some things you don't forget about. Sometimes some bad things happen and you can't forget, but you do have the ability to move on and thrive and love yourself even still. And that, I didn't mean for this to be this big thing, but I guess that's just what happens when something hits close to home. It hit really close to home. And not in the bad way, not in the way where I want to go cry and be sad, just more in the way where I'm like, you know what? It's amazing to me how music can come out that's directly connected to something you're going through. And maybe it's not the same thing, and it's not in the same language, but like, all the other themes are there, man. And it's just a great, if not like sobering, that you realize that, you know what? You're not alright. And you know, that's okay. It's okay to not be alright, but it's not okay to stay down. You gotta, like, if you let the cycle repeat, you know what? You're just taking a break. You're not staying down. And the day you decide and you're okay with, you know what, I'm not gonna sit here and take it anymore, I'm gonna break the cycle, is the day where no one should hold it against you, and you go out into the world. And if you fall back into that rut, okay, that's fine, but don't stay there. And I really appreciated this music video, this comeback trailer. And I can't wait to see what BTS has in store for us all. It's always something worth seeing, but this one was really special to me. So yeah, even after all that long-winded thing, and I didn't cry. I'm very happy I didn't cry. Like, I can talk about these things and not cry. I can be sad and not feel the immediate thing is to cry and not talk anymore. So I'm like, that's good. That is great. But tell me what you guys thought in the comment section below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And what does this song mean to you? Like, I'd be happy if you weren't going through something that would put you in the state to be upset, but like, let's be realistic. People get upset, and that's alright. And if you want to share, you feel comfortable sharing, you can be vague. You don't need to lay out your whole life if you don't want to. But what does this song mean to you? And I'll be happy to read, because it's always comforting to know, like, you're not crazy by yourself. Like, stuff is happening, and, you know, stuff is happening to other people too. It's like, you have your own burden to bear, they have their own burden to bear, and we can exist and have our burdens, but also have our triumphs, our moments of triumph, our moments of like exuberance. It's just, oh, yes, okay. I'm getting hyped up, even though I'm feeling those emotions, but I'm still happy. And it's been a while since I could say that and mean it. Thank you BTS, sorry. Okay, but yeah, what in the comment section below, what did you guys think? I did not expect for this video to go on for so long, but you know what, sometimes that's okay. I just let myself go and just talk, but you know, the video length is going to be That has been SignedJ-Rocky. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Please like this video, comment down below your thoughts and opinions, share this to other people who, you know what, who are going through a hard time, and maybe they need the extra push at the moment to have their epiphany or their moment of clarity where they're like, I don't I feel like things could be different. And I want them to be different because I love myself. And I don't need anybody else. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Of course, it's good to have people. But the first person's back you need to have first is your own. And I'm not saying that like block other people out, you don't need other people. More like, you know what, I'm good with myself and I'll attract more good people to me. So, yeah. And subscribe to the channel, pretty please. It would make me very happy if you did. Stay awesome, everyone. Keep loving yourself. I don't know what I'm going to say for the future tagline, but I mean, I don't know. Even when the Love Yourself project is over, I feel like people still need to be reminded. So maybe I'll just start saying that. Who knows? Who knows? But I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. And one day at a time. Bye.